Alright, what's going on, everyone? Hope everyone's having a good Wednesday. We're gonna see if my internet can last out this whole stream, you know? Today we aren't doing anything special or spectacular. Kinda wanted to stream and show y'all my favorite Pokemon through all the generations, you know? Alright, let me get. Hello, Dragon Master. Hello, Love. Hope you guys are having a good Wednesday so far. So, oh, I am big. Hello. We're just gonna. You guys don't see anything. Nothing's happening. I don't know what you're talking about. Nope. Y'all don't know what happened. Nope. But yeah, today we are going to. I'm gonna show you my favorite Pokemon through the different typings, through the different generations, and then basically my all-time favorites. Want to make sure because I know this doesn't have any audio, so I have some Pokemon music playing in the background. How's the audio for everyone? Is it good? Audio's good? Do you hear the music? Is it good? I hope so. I hear the music. It's very relaxing. Alright, well, if audio's all good, then I guess we should just get started, you know? So, we're gonna go left to right through the different generations for each of the typings. Now, unfortunately, some generations, like Generation 1, I don't think there's like that many fairy types. Yeah, there's not a lot of fairy types. So, some of them are gonna be iffy. But at the very end, you guys get to see all of my favorite Pokemon. So right now, instantly, we're going to start off with normal. There are a decent pick here for Generation 1 for normal. But I actually like a lot of these guys. But I'm actually probably going to go with Pidgeot just because it's probably one of my favorite birds of all times. I love its mega form. It's shiny. It's a little lackluster, but I feel like if you can build it correctly, it'll be good on a team, you know? Alright, fire. I'm not a fire type person. There are some fire types that I like, but I'm not the fire type. But if I had to choose a fire type from Generation 1, I mean, honestly, I can go multiple different ways here. If you're going for basic, like, strength and power and good competitively, I would go with Charizard. But if we're just going to go based off of my favorites of all time, no matter what, probably going to go with Ninetales. I love Ninetales. Very pretty. I love I love foxes. Plus, I love like the little like. If you guys know a fox with nine tails in a different anime, you know what I'm talking about. I kind of like that kind of like little crossover. Okay, I like this music. Here you go. Alright, water types. I know Gen 1 had a shit ton of water types. And obviously, as you can see, they have a shit ton of fire types, or water types. Favorite water type, though, out of Generation 1? It's very hard. I love Lapras, just because it's water ice, but they are really good competitively. Their shiny's pretty. They are also pretty, whether they're shiny or non-shiny. Gyarados' power, like, and his Mega Form's pretty good. His shiny is pretty decent. I kind of like the red accents to him. Learns Bite. It's just good overall. And then you got basic like water fighting for Poliwrath or water psychic for Slowpoke or Slowbro. I think I'm gonna go with Gyarados. I mean, there's just so many pluses with Gyarados. I just out of all of these options, honestly, yeah, yeah, Gyarados is my pick. Yep. All right, grass. Uh, wow, there's really not a lot of grass types in Gen 1. That's kind of crazy. But if you guys have heard me in the past when I play Pokemon, at any time I have the ability to get this as a starter, my boy Venusaur, I love him. His shiny is not the best, but if I can build him tanky, he will be the tank of my group, and he can still dish out damage. Love my Venusaur. Favorite starter of Gen 1. Favorite grass type of Gen 1. Maybe even favorite poison type. I don't know. I'll have to see what's in the poison category. But right now, favorite grass type, 100% Venusaur. 100. 100%. Electric. This... God, there's really not a lot of electric types either. Jesus. Honestly, Raichu, I don't know if you guys also know, but I used to play a Pokemon D&D a long time ago, and one of my favorite Pokemon that I would use is a Raichu, and his name was Raphael, and he was probably the coolest like Pokemon you can have around. He did sick amount of damage. His shiny is okay. He looks a little bit more tanner, so he looked like he got cooked a little bit, but he was just so cool. So, Raphael, Raichu, Electric, one. Yep, he's my favorite. Ice types, honestly, Articuno. Favorite legendary bird. Shiny is actually pretty decent, even though the only thing that changes is his little crown. It gets a little bit more of an icy color to it. Other than that, that's about it. Fighting, Machamp. All the way. No second guesses about any of that. This this starting to look like a team I would use if I choose Venusaur. Honestly, if I was to go back through Generation 1 with Venusaur on my team as my starter, I'd be looking at like putting Raichu on there, Machamp, uh, Gyarados. probably a Gengar and maybe something else. But fighting Machamp, no guard, anybody can fight me on that. I think no guard Machamp is probably one of the most busted Pokemon out there. Even though he does get hit very hard with a lot of different typings, no guard Machamp is just too fucking power. Plus, his shiny is dope. I always call him Hulk because he's green, and well, Hulk is big and muscular. He doesn't have 4 arms, but I mean, if you look at him shiny, he looks like Hulk. But yeah, Machamp, favorite fighting type. Poison? Wow, there's a lot of fucking poison. I really want to try my hardest not to duplicate Pokemon, but if I have to, I have to. There's multiple different options I can choose here. I mean, Venusaur, like I said, favorite starter in Gen 1. I like Venonat and Venomon. I love their shiny. It's very pretty. But then you got like a Gengar, who is a Ghost Poison, who's really freaking good. And honestly, either one of the Nidos could be good too. Nido King or Nido Queen. But honestly, I would probably have to go with Nido Queen. I think Nido Queen's really good. Their shiny's not the best, but with bulk and a little bit of power added to it, you can make them mainstream. You can put them in your Elite Four team if you can get the right natures and stuff to them. All right, ground. This might be a hot take, but Onyx, ever since the anime with Brock having Onyx on his team, I always thought Onyx was a dope ass Pokemon. And then on top of that, I also had one in my Pokemon D&D months ago. His name was Colossus. He was dope. I loved him. And I think he's underrated. I think not a lot of people use him, even though I think they should. So yeah, I think Onyx is my favorite ground type for Gen 1. Alright, flying? It always weirded me out, considering that Gyarados is part of the flying category. Even though he doesn't have wings, he's literally water flying, and that just does not make any sense. Um, Gyarados being flying type confuses you? Exactly. You would think he would be like a water dragon type, or even a water dark type. Cryptic, have you seen the memes of Pokemon stats and comparing them? No, I have not. That's actually a dope idea I might do. I actually might do that one stream. But honestly, I'm not a big fan of a lot of these other Pokemon that I haven't chose yet. I mean, Dragonite's gonna be put in Dragon. Like, we already know that now. There's only literally one Dragon type in Gen 1. So obviously Dragonite's in Dragon. Mega Gyarados is Water Dark. Yeah, exactly. But why couldn't they just switch it? I don't know. I see Gyarados more as a flying type in his Mega form than I do in his regular form. I mean, like, Gyarados is literally found in the water unless you're going to Legends Arceus where he's flying in the sky. And that's the only time you see him flying. Anyways, flying type, honestly, I'm looking at Butterfree. I love shiny Butterfree. She's very cute. I love her. I loved the episode with her in the anime. She can get destroyed and bodied very easily, but if you can like finagle your way with like what is it, stun spore, and like maybe get like a bug buzz off and maybe like fly, you might be able to get away with it. Maybe out of curiosity, what's the species of your VTuber model? Um, that is a good question, and I will have to discuss that with you after stream. She's more or less a cat lady because the cat ears, and if this model can move around, I would show you the tail. Hi Vin, welcome in. But yeah, it's more or less like a little cat lady because the cat ears. But yeah, I want to say Butterfree. Butterfree is the flying type. Psychic, Alakazam. Mega Alakazam, amazing. I love his shiny, even though his shiny is kind of lackluster. Mega Alakazam was dope. Alakazam just in general is amazing. Anyways, how you doing, Vin? How's your day going? Bug type? We're probably gonna go with Venomoth. Like I said before, shiny Venomoth's pretty. I don't want to duplicate the typing or the Pokemon. Still waking up? That's fair. I think I woke up like 2 hours ago. And even though I really didn't want to, I needed to. Anyways, shiny Venomoth, really good. Pretty decent, honestly, depending on the ability and the stats you get. No, come back. Rock, though? I will say, I have used Gollum in the past in my team, and he's actually done pretty well. His shiny, he looks like a golden ball, which is kind of cool. And defensively, I think he is one of the best defensive out of the rock types, in my opinion. Babe, Paldea, and Mosh just came to Pokemon Go. I know, I've already caught them all. All the starters and Lechonk. God dang, I did it again. I think Ghost type, obviously, Gengar. I mean, I've said it before. Gengar, really good. Poison Ghost. Shiny, lackluster. Mega shiny, though, peak. So freaking nice. Also, his Mega is freaking stupid broken and really fucking powerful. We're gonna go with dark types. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know much about any of this. I don't know the lore behind any of it. The only thing I know is that like this is missing no, I think. And then like this is like the Ghost and Sefco, I think. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go with that. Steel type, unfortunately, there's only one steel type, and I'm actually gonna go with Magnemite. I'm not a big fan of Magneton. Weird enough. I like Magnemite. Fairy. I don't know why Mr. Mime's under there. Mr. Mime, I don't think is Fairy. I think Mr. Mime's literally just Psychic. Anyways, the graveyard. I don't even know how to say it, but yeah, I think they'll be releasing him soon. Anyways, um, probably Jigglypuff. Shiny, worst shiny in existence. I mean, other than the freaking Mousehold from Gen 9 and like Igglytuff. But yeah, the only thing he got for it is Sing. That's about it. How dare you, treason? What? Starter, I don't know why these are here. I don't consider these starters. But obviously, we going with my boy Venusaur. How dare I choose Jigglypuff? I mean, out of all of them, I don't like Clefairy. I don't like Clefable. I don't like Wigglytuff. And Mr. Mime is not a fairy type. Alright, and now they're gimmick forms. We got Megas, and we got Dynamax. So if we were to compare everything, I'm not a big fan of Clefairy. Clefairy has nothing going for it. Mr. Mime? Have to make me Google this. Oh. When did he get the fairy typing? That's strange. Janice Schwan, he's a dual type? No, fairy typing didn't become a thing till like Gen 3 when Sylveon came out. Or later on down the line. Fairy type was never a thing. Anyways, the gimmicks from all of these. Mega Venusaur's dope. I love him. But I would say the best. Charizards are dope. The Mega Charizards, their shinies are also ass. But power-wise, really good. Mega Pidgeot, really cool. Shiny, I don't think I've really seen it shiny. Or if I have, it was like rarely. If I was to choose anything out of any of these, it's either gonna be Gigantamax Butterfree, because I like how majestic she looks. Machamp, just because he looks just like a fucking badass. Or Mega Alakazam. And the only reason I'm throwing him into the mix is because, like, I've seen what Mega Alakazam can do, both randomized and unrandomized, and either way, unless he has, like, True on it, he is still fucking stupid broken. So yeah, I'm gonna go with Mega Alakazam. I like him a lot. I really do, yep. Well, he's a dual type? Yeah, now he's a dual type since fairy typings got added in. Favorite legendary? Mew. I love Mew. Mew is so fucking adorable. Shiny's pretty. I'm pretty sure Mew can learn any TM known. And that's just amazing. Plus, he's just cute. I mean, come on, look at him. How could you not want a Mew? And favorite out of all of Gen 1? Jesus, I cannot talk. This is gonna be hard because I have different choices for everything. But I would probably have to go with the man that has been with me since the beginning. I have to go with Venusaur. I love Venusaur way too much. He does not get a lot of love. And I feel like he deserves it. Alright. On to Generation 2. I'm not a big fan of Gen 2. There's some I like, there's some I really don't like. But if I had to choose one, and the only reason that I choose Blissey is because of Pokemon Unite. That is it. That is mainly the only reason. Out of all of these, Blissey. Going with the fire types of Gen 2. I'm not going to be the basic pit bitch that chooses Entei, even though I really do enjoy Entei. I've stolen Fiera. Why? Why are you just going to steal my fiance like that? I think I'm going to go with Houndoom. Fire Dark, really good. Shiny is actually pretty okay. The black turns into a dark bluish, navy bluish. Really good. Because I love my sister Lol and you too. Yeah, but I haven't been stolen. So you can't love me as much as you love her. Water types for Gen 2? Honestly, just because out of all of these, Azumarill, Shiny, okay. With its main ability, Huge Power can be broken, but I can steal you after stream? Eh. It's between Quagsire, Feraligatr, Azumarill, and Slowking. How dare? Eh. I remember catching a Houndoom and giving a decent moveset. I wanted to use it in Scarlet, I just need to get it to max level. That is fair. I remember when I started shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet, one of my first shinies other than Psyduck, because it appeared fucking everywhere, was a shiny Houndoom. This is almost as much of a betrayal as you choosing Jigglypuff. Eh. Like I said, this is my tier list. If you want to go make your own, go make your own. And you hating Clefairy? Ah! I'm gonna go with Quagsire. He's cool. His shiny's pink. Even though it's not a really nice pink, it's still a pink. Pretty bulky. Decent moveset. and can honestly do a lot of like fucking around with people if you have like mud sport and stuff on them. Grass type. The only thing is that there's not really a bunch of decent grass types. I'm not gonna choose Meganium. I hate Meganium so fucking much. If honestly, if I was gonna have to choose any of these, it would be Shiny Celebi, just because of its shiny. That is the only reason. Everything else, I hate Hoppip, Skiploom, Jumpluff. I don't like the Suncurrent Flora line. I don't really like Blossom. And I hate the Chikorita line for certain reasons. I'm excited, too excited to do my Clefairy jump scare with Jordan. So, electric typing, we are going to go with Ampharos. Pretty, pretty freaking pink shiny. Like, pink purple-esque. But Mega, really good. Learned a lot of great moves, a great special attacker. Probably if I couldn't find a different electric type, I would probably have Ampharos in my Elite Four team. Ice, I mean, there's a couple ways I could go with this. You got Sneasel, good, pink shiny, great attacker, dark, very speedy. You go Delibird because I'm one of the only people that enjoy Delibird, especially if I'm in a double team or a double battle and have him there as a good setup mon. And his shiny is also really cute. Not picking Smoochum. I'm not a big fan of Smoochum or Jinx. I don't think a lot of people are. I said excited twice. Oops. I got it figured. And Swinub though? If it was Mamoswine, I would choose it. Because Mamoswine is one of my favorite ice types as well. But since Delibird got introduced in Gen 2, he gets a lot of hate. Honestly, one of my favorite ice types in Gen 2 would be Delibird, yeah. No any other explanation needed. This is a no-brainer. I like Heracross. Mostly because of its shiny. But also, really good bug type. Learned a lot of decent moveset. And honestly, you can build him either way. You can build him defensively, or you can build him physically. I've done it both ways, and he freaking wrecks house both ways. We're gonna go with Poison. I'm gonna go with Crobat. I love Crobat. I love shiny Crobat. I think the only thing I hate about him is the way he evolves. And I believe he evolves through friendship, if I'm not mistaken. It's either that or a stone. I probably am wrong, but I know somewhere in the Zubat line, you need friendship to evolve. And that's the only downfall to Crobat. Other than that, Crobat, love shiny. Love him as a flying type. Love him as a poison type. Great attacker. I think he's also pretty speedy as well. But yeah, favorite poison type. Ground. It's gonna be another hot take. Steelix as ground. I don't want to pick Swinub and Pillow-Swine just because I don't feel like they be best in the ground type category. Fanfi and Doniphan, I'm just not a big fan of them. I don't know if it's because I just never really used them or what. I just not a big fan. Go to Larvitar and Pupitar. Again, same thing with Swinub and Piloswine. I don't really think they fit the category well as best like ground type out of all of this category. And then you're looking at, I always get this confused. I think it's Gligar or Gliscar? Can never remember which one this guy is. I don't think he fits best in ground type. Maybe as a bug type, but not ground. And then Quagsire, I have them in water. I don't really want to change them from that. And then Wooper, the only reason I would choose Wooper is because of his face. So, Steelix is my choice. Yeah, it was like Gliscor or Gligar, something. I can never remember which one this guy is because his evolved form is just blue and he has a bigger tail. Flying types? This is ass because Honchkrow doesn't come until later gen. You're a flying type? I guess that makes sense. None of this top line. You've already been chosen. I don't want to choose you again. Maybe Togetic? Or your Togekiss? No, you're Togetic. The Atu line, not getting it for me yet. Again, never choosing any of these people. Yanma's good. Yanmega is better. But Yanmega doesn't come in until later. Honchkrow would be great. Murkrow is not getting it for me either. Wait. Are you telling me this guy is flying ground? Okay. Delibird chose an ice type. Not the best flying type. Mantine, never really used. So I can't rate it. Skymarie, again, never really used. Can get bodied by a lot of typings though, and its shiny is kind of dog ass. And then legendaries go in their own category. I don't think I've really chosen a legendary other than up here. Oh, and grass. So honestly, Togetic, yeah. This is where the fun begins. For Psychic, there are a lot of good options. Espeon, great special attacker. Shiny, very cute. Could be very speedy. Wobbuffet, very underrated. Shiny, kind of lackluster. But his moveset is so, like, gimmicky that, like, you could fuck with people with it. And I love him for that. And then you got all of the freaking... all the unknowns. Because each of the unknowns are different. I mean, you got them all alphabetized. That's the only reason. Because some people like different unknowns than others. But I'm not choosing any of the unknowns. I'm not a big fan of unknowns. If I had to have a favorite unknown, you're probably looking at like this letter, and I think this is like the letter F, but he just looks like a key. So that's the only reason. That's it. That's the only reason. But Psychic, I'm gonna go with Espeon. I really enjoy Espeon. And like I said before, Shiny is pretty decent. Pure green. Good special attacker. Could be speedy if needed to be. Yeah. Yeah. Bugs. So there's two options for me with this one. There's Ariados, and then there's Scizor. Everyone else is doing their own thing. The only reason why I'm picking Ariados is I think his design when he originally got made like is a dope ass like idea for the evolution of Spinarak. His typing's really good, bug poison, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, bug poison. A very gimmicky mon. And honestly, I don't think he gets used a lot either competitively, and I think he's underrated for that. So yeah, favorite bugs, Ariados. Rock types, obviously, we're going with the best choice. You can't go wrong with your boy T-Tar. I mean, he's a beast. What else do you want from me? He's literally Godzilla in Pokemon form. And then there's only one ghost type in Gen 2, and that's Miss Magius? No, Mischievous. Mischievous. All I gotta say to her is, I mean, Shiny is okay. Her speed's not the greatest, and her attack, special attack, is okay. Dragon type, I don't like how this is the only, like, a dragon type there is. So obviously I have to choose that for a dragon type. Dark, Umbreon. Shiny, my brother, his favorite evolution is Umbreon. One of the reasons why I'm choosing it. And two, shiny form, instead of the yellow, it's blue, and a very nice blue. Top of that, good attacker, very fast, and can hold its own. We're gonna go to Steels. Obviously, we're gonna go Scizor. Steelix was used back there. Not a big fan of Fortress, and like I said before, Skarmory, not a big fan either. Plus, Scizor, I think he mostly gets used for his Steel typing. On top of that, his shiny is a weird yellow-greenish shiny, and it's pretty decent. I'm just gonna... With Granbull, I don't... Togetech's already been used. I've already talked shit about the Marrow-Lion. I don't need to say anything about Cleffa or Igglybuff. The only contender would be Togepi, and that's just because of its shiny. That is it. Granbull, I don't really think I've seen its shiny form that much, but physical attack wise, really good. Can also be bulky. Not the fastest, but can land a punch when you need it. Starter is gonna be a hot take, literally. Not a big fan of Typhlosion. Not a big fan at all. And I've already talked shit about this line. So gimmick forms, if we want to go for style, I would say Mega Ampharos. If we want to go for power and like physically The best? You're probably looking at like T-Tar or Mega Scizor. I'm gonna stick with Ampharos. Out of these four, yeah, I like Mega Ampharos the best. Legendary? Eh, that's a hot take. I'm not a big fan of Suicune. As I'm not a big fan of Ho-Oh Lugia either. I know, weird. Not a big fan of them. Celebi's already been used. Raikou is really cool, and Entei is really cool. I'm gonna go with Raikou. The only reason I'm not choosing Suicune is because for the longest time, and I don't believe I'm the only one that does this, but I've always thought Suicune was an ice type. And I would always choose him because of that reason. But he's not an ice type. So, yeah, I'm gonna go with Raikou. Favorite out of all of them? I would say Crobat. Main reason being is just through how much that I've been through with him and how good he is as a brawler, as an attacker, bar none to the rest of them, honestly. Alright, Gen 3. Who remembers Gen 3? Because I do. I remember always being stuck at the fucking village that had Groudon and Kyogre fight. And I could never figure out where the fuck to go because you had to go underwater. So, for normal, I'm gonna go with Slack Off. Or Slaking. Slack Off is that guy. Fire, Blaziken. Water. I don't want to choose them because of their water typing, but I love Walters. He's just so freaking cute and adorable. I love him. So, favorite water type would be Walrein. Grass, Ludicolo. I like him in the anime. Only reason. Electric, Manectric. Ice, Spheal. I mean, there's no reason why I have to explain. Everyone knows why. Fighting, Breloom. Poison, probably Swalot. Ground, Vibrava. Or Flygon. Flying? I don't know who you are, but Altaria. Psychic. Gardevoir. Bug. Armaldo. Sorry, I'm just rapid firing this at this point because we're already almost an hour in and we still have 6 generations to go. On top of that, we still got this stuff down here. So, I'm just going to start rapid firing at this point. Let's see. Rock type. You. Ghost type. I love you. Dragon type. Do I have a better ground type? No. No, no. I'm sorry. I don't know. I like Rayquaza. Rayquaza out of all of them. Going dark. You. Steel. Metagross. Fairy. Gardevoir. Do we have a better Psychic? No, not really. Starters? Blaziken. Gimmick form? I mean, like, how could you not like Mega Rayquaza? Legendary? Hot take? I like Regis. Gen 4. Normal type? I'm gonna just do that. And then, obviously, water. I do like Napoleon. Grass, my favorite starter. Out of Gen 4. Electric, Luxray. Ice, Glaceon. I'm sorry, I love Mamoswine, but Glaceon's my favorite. Fighting, Glade. Just 1 second, guys. Alright, Poison, Roselia, Ground, Mamoswine. Flying, this is where Honchkrow comes in. But Staraptor, I love my Staraptor. Psychic, where are you at? I love my Azelfs. I love the Lake Guardian. Favorite trio is the Lake Guardians. Fight me. Bug, Yanmega. Rock, Rampardos. Ghost, of course. Well, yeah, I like Froslass more. I don't know. Are you primal? I don't know what you are. A dragon, Garchomp. Favorite dark, Weevil. Steel type, Lucario. Fairy. Starter, obviously. Gimmick form. Legendary. My favorite overall, Mamoswine. Gen 5. We're getting there, guys. We're halfway through the generations. Fire, we're looking at Chandelure. Water. Probably Samurai. Grass. Electric. Ice. I mean, I kind of like Kyurem White better. Fighting. Conkeldurr. Poison. Scoliope. Actually, no, I like Amoonguss. Ground. Yep. Flying. Psychic. God, there's really not a lot of good psychics in Gen 5. If I were to choose one, honestly, Malouetta. Favorite bug? Just because he looks cool as fuck, I like him. I never really got to use him. That's the only reason I'm choosing Scavalier. Gigalith, 100%. Ghost type? Golurk. Dragon type? Haxorus. And dark. Uh, I like Zoroark. Out of all of them, yeah. Clink Clank, Fairy, Whimsicott, starters, Samurott, 100%. Uh, I like Mega Audino, and I like Mega, or Dynamaxed. I cannot remember your name. I think it's Garbodor, if I'm not mistaken. But I love how, like, he has, like, shit coming out of him. Like, he has a freaking boat coming out of him. Yeah. Favorite legendary? Kyurem. Favorite of out of all of these? Kyurem White. Gen 6. I don't know why they have all these Furfrows. And why do you have Megaforms in here? Diggersby, Fire. We're looking at Talonflame. Water. Greninja. Grass. I hate you. Trevenant. Electric. I don't know why they're adding Megas to the mix now. I guess because you could just Mega Evolve whenever? Or you have those Megas in there? Oh no, they could just been Megas added into the game. Oh, Pikachu though. I love my Aurorus. Fighting? Halucha. Does not get a lot of praise, but Halucha. Poison? Mega Venusaur. Ground. Do Mega Camerupt. Out of all of these, Mega Camerupt. Out of you, definitely not Vivleon. If you're going for flying, Noivern. It's clearly Ludicolo. I mean, if you come look back up to our Gen 3, Ludicolo is my favorite grass type, so you're not wrong. Psychic? Delphox is actually kind of cool. Is this bug? It is bug. I'm not choosing any of the Vivleons. Probably Mega Pinsir. So you got Rock, Tyrantrum. Actually, no, you'll be my Dragon type. I like you better as a Dragon type. I like Diancie. Out of all of these, I'm not trying to redupe anything, so you're out. You're going for Dragon type. I'm not a big fan of Barnacle. Also, how you been? I've been okay, not too bad. I took a hiatus in August because I've had a bunch of stuff happening in August. But all of that is done now, and hopefully I can start streaming again, which is why I'm streaming now. And I thought I would get back in the swing of things with showing my favorite Pokemons from each of the generations and each of their typings. Damn, I just picked a random Pokemon that I thought that nobody would ever have as their favorite. Yeah, I mean, if you look at it, Tropius not a big fan of. This slide I choose later down the line for Rock. Not a big fan, never really used these guys. Breloom is my fighting. Hot take, I'm not a big fan of Sceptiles. And then Roselia, I would rather have as a poison typing. And then Shiftry and all of this, I'm not a big fan of. Plus, I like Ludicolo because the anime. If you're going for ghost types, freaking Aegislash. Dragon type, Tyrantrum. Dark type, I don't like how you're throwing those in there. Yveltal. Steel. Hot take, I like Mega Steelix better. We're going with Fairy. Obviously, we're going with Florges, even though Sylveon. But Sylveon. Sylveon. Favorite starter? Delphox. Is this the gimmick? Favorite gimmick out of them all? I like Mega Diancie. Favorite starter out of them all? Believe it or not, I kind of like Volcanion or Xerneas. Probably Xerneas. Out of all of them though, Sylveon. I think that's blasphemy on Sceptile. I know. A lot of people don't agree with me. But I think Sceptile is just overrated. I think everyone chooses him just because of his Mega. Gen 7. My all-time favorite generation. I love Sun and Moon. I love Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I love the legendaries. And if I would have to choose out of these normal typings, probably looking at Beware. No, Stuffle. Fire typing, Incineroar. Even though I love Alolan Marowak. I really do. Incineroar has got me through it all. Also, Primarina, no doubt. But no, I hate his Mega. I choose Sceptile because he's a badass, and also his something, his quad. Oh, he's quad effective against Swampert. I mean, yeah. Trico was my first starter in Ruby and Sapphire. Honestly, out of like any of the starters, I personally chose Blaziken, Swampert, and I feel like these guys get used the most out of everyone. On top of that, I kind of went with my Fire Chicken. Anyways, we're gonna go back to here. I'm actually. I like you as a poison type. I like you as a bug type. I hate you. I love you. I'm gonna choose you. Also, I know, hot take, Shinotic, ever since I had my friend make me a team for the Elite Four I had to use, and he had Shinotic on the team, Shinotic was literally the MVP the whole time. Also, Alolan Raichu, 100%. Ice type, Alolan Ninetales. So pretty, so majestic. I love her. Was this fighting? Come on, oh. Is this poison? You. Ground. Going with the sandcastle. Flying. See, flying is just a hit or miss in this generation, unfortunately. Probably Celesteela. Psychic. I like my Nebby. Bug. Or Bombi. This is Rock. Yeah. Jerry likes, I think, this form. I know there's midday, there's midnight, and then there's normal. I'm going with normal. I'm not a big fan of either midday or midnight. Let's see, Ghost. Alola Marowak. What was this, Dragon? Who is it? Huh. Guzzlord. Dark type? Alolan Persian, even though I don't like how it looks, I still think it's pretty cool. Pretty power. Going with Steel. Easy choice. Also, easy choice. I know I said I was going to duplicate it, but I mean, Primarina is my all-time favorite starter. Out of all the generations, I love my Primarina. Everyone hates on her, but it's like no one gives her a chance, and everybody hates on her because of Water Fairy. She's the first starter to have the Fairy typing. On top of that, everyone's choosing like Incineroar over or freaking uh the Decidueye. I don't get me wrong, both of them are good, but Primarina, you can build her a tank. I built her as a tank, and nothing could kill her. See, gimmick form. So I'm guessing this is all their lowlands. Probably Vulpix. Yeah. Then favorite legendary. I'm probably gonna go with Lunala for personal reasons. And favorite of all time, obviously. Gen 8. This motherfucker in particular, ever since I completed the Pokedex, I have been shiny hunting for this motherfucker for years. I have over 1,000 encounters with it and still no fucking shiny. But if I was to choose a shiny, and I'm assuming this is going based off of Legends Arceus, considering his Hisuian Zoroark and Ursaluna's in here. I'm gonna go with Ursaluna. Fire type, Hisuian Typhlosion. Only reason is, it's just because I don't like the Jotonian. I think that's Johto. Just because I don't like the original Typhlosion does not mean I don't like Legends Arceus Typhlosion. And honestly, out of all of these, I'm not, other than Hisuian Arcanine. Why? Why is he part of it? Uh, Probably Choodle. I think he's cute, he's adorable. His shiny is actually really good for him. Let's see, we're going grass types. Rillaboom. Electric types. Out of all of these, Regieleki. Ooh, okay. Dude, ground types are getting fucked over in Gen 8. Flying type, how are we looking on steals? Okay, I think we're fine on steel. Fucking Corviknight. I love Corviknight. Probably, Mr. Rhyme. Orbeetle's dope. Out of all of these, I like him the best. Going Rock. Hisuian Arcanine. Ghosts. Sinesti. Dragon. I like my baked apple pie Pokemon. So we're going dark, Grimmsnarl. Was it steel? Berserker's really freaking good. Although, I like Duraludon just a tad bit more. Fairy? You... Starter? Rillaboom. Gimmick form? Oh wait, is this favorite of all time? No, this is gimmick form. Galarian Weezing. I think the idea for Galarian Weezing is so great. And when he came out, I thought he was the dopest one out of the whole Galarian region. Give me 1 second, guys. Freaking out. What's up, chat? Alright, so we're almost done. What are we on? The legendaries? No. Yeah. Like I was saying, I like Galarian Weezing. Legendaries for Gen 8, because they're adding both the DLCs to it too. And it looks like they're adding Legends Arceus into it. But out of all of them, this guy right here, Calyrex with Glacier. Out of all these legendaries, I'm not a big fan of Zacian. Although I like him, I don't like him to be my favorite. And then out of everything, you're probably looking at Galarian Rapidash. It's either that or Corviknight. Alright, Gen 9, last of the gens. Normal, the Dunsparce. Fire, Iron Moth. Water. Do you like the Shrek movies? I like all of them past. I like 1 and 2. 3 is okay. Everything past that is stupid. Fighting type. Good lord, I missed a lot, but I am back. Welcome back, Dragon Master. Going Poison. Baroom. Or Reveroom. Grounds. Fucking Cloudsire. Flying. What is this? Psychic? I have Sad New Singer of All Stars and Shrek. Yeah. The leader of Smash Mouth? I knew. He passed away 2 days ago, I want to say. Psychic. Trust me, I keep up a lot of news. Bugs? Honestly, out of any of the bugs, I like low kicks. I didn't know you knew. Well, that's just because we don't rarely talk. Rock types? I like Lamora. I really do. We're going Ghost, Annihilate. 100% Annihilate. That's fair enough. Cereal? What about Cereal? Dragon type? What? You're a dragon? I thought you were just normal too. Well, damn. Alright. Anyways, Excalibur. Mabashiff. Tinkaton. Actually, before I say it, yeah, Tinkaton. Actually, no, you're a Tinkaton. Steel typing? Just because he looks like a railroad track. Or a roadway. Because of his trunk. And his shiny is pretty decent. Cereal? Babe, what about Cereal? Fiera and I are watching at the same time while in call. Of course you are. I love the Tinkaton line. I do too. The only thing I don't like about Tinkaton is its shiny is literally just is a copper hammer. She shouldn't have cereal. Well, she needs her sugar high anyways. So, starter, Masquerada. Is it the gimmick? I personally like Toadscruel as the gimmick. Legendary? I'm sorry. I like Miraidon a lot more than Koraidon. I have not seen any of these guys yet, so I can't say I like them. She shouldn't have cereal because of milk she's eating. I'm assuming she is eating cereal, yes. Walking Wake's dope, but not my favorite. So yeah, I'm right on. Out of everything in Gen 9, probably Meowscarada. Yes, I meant she's eating cereal. I kind of figured that. Alright, now is the favorite through all the gens, through all the different typings. So, also, what happened to the music? Come back! Thank you! Alright, so favorite normal type. No, wouldn't be Slaking. It would probably be Ursaluna. Favorite fire type? Talonflame. Shiny is amazing. His flame body works very well with both hatching eggs and when they get hit with the physical move, it burns the enemy opponent. I'm way too hyper right now. Then go do something. Favorite water type? Out of all of these options, you got Gyarados, Empoleon, Walrein, and Samurott. Probably Walrein. Well, no. Gyarados. Yeah, Gyarados. Favorite grass type? Easy. Venusaur. Electric type? It's either Raichu or Luxray. And I'm gonna go with Raichu. Favorite ice type? Spheal. No one will understand why Spheal's my favorite. No one. Not at all. Fighting type? Probably Machamp. Poison type? Probably Crobat. Ground type? Mamoswine. Flying type? Corviknight. Psychic type? Alakazam. Bug type? Rabombi. Rock type? Gigalith. Ghost type? Frostlass. Dragon type? Probably Tyrantrum. Dark type? Boop? No. Dark type, you're looking at Weevil. Steel type, this guy. Fairy type, Sylveon. Is this starters? Favorite starter. Is this favorite gimmick? You. Favorite legendary. Probably Azelf. The favorite out of all of them? Click a team box and a Pokemon from the grid to copy it to the box. I'm assuming this will be like my final team. So obviously we would be adding. Where are you at? We're not gonna pick Spheal. We're obviously gonna pick the evolved form, pick Walrein, because he isn't just gonna stay a Spheal forever. We're also add Talonflame. We're also going to add Raichu. We're also going to add Venusaur. We're going to add Tyrantrum. And then we're going to... we don't have a Fairy typing. We'll add Sylveon. Depending on how... as a final team, we'll probably switch Tyrantrum out with Machamp. And honestly, that would probably be our team. Favorite regional bird? There's only 3 obvious choices. And I've talked about them all. Pidgey, Fletchling, and Rookity. All these other ones can go fucking somewhere else. Rookity I like because it was the first ever shiny I got. Hunting for it. Rookity I like because of Flame Body. Its typing coverage is good. And its ability is great depending on which one you get. And then you got Pidgey. Nostalgia reasons. Pidgeot is really dope. Mega Pidgeot's really cool. But if we're going based off of my favorite, which one I would use more than the others, probably Rookity. Favorite regional mammal? I never hunt shinies, but I have 4 shinies in Let's Go Pikachu. I have... God, if you want to count through all the games, I probably have... I want to say I have at least over 300 shinies altogether through all the games. A lot of them being duplicates, by the way. I also don't have Shiny Charm. That's fair. Not a lot of people go through the great lengths to get the Shiny Charm. A favorite regional mammal. This 5 right here, gone. Toss out the window. Yungoos, get out of here. Alolan Rattata, out of here. Galarian Zigzagoon, out of here. So you got Squelvet, Lechonk, and Bunnelby. Lechonk, I'm going to get out of here because the only reason I like him is because I like his shiny being an actual pig. And he's kind of cute. I probably will go with Squelvet just because Gradient's really power. He's busted and Unite. And one day I will get his shiny. Though I am trying to get the Dex completed in Scarlet. I got like 66 left. Nice. Thankfully I had Jerry and had a few others help me get the other exclusives. Because I mostly play through Violet. Favorite regional bug? If I was going to say, hey, this bug is going to stay with me till the very end, it would either be Scolipede, or this Venipede, or Spinarak. And it'd probably be Spinarak. Favorite pseudo legendary? The Excalibur. Nah, I'm playing. All seriousness though, you have Excalibur, you have Dragonite, and then you have Garchomp. Garchomp I'm going to take out of there because that would be 3rd place. Honestly, no. I was right. I think it's Excalibur. Ice typing. Ice Dragon typing, I think. Now I gotta check. Yeah, Ice Dragon type. Very broken. Shiny. Underrated, but could be better. If I had him on my team, I probably would not lose. Alright, Pikachu clone. I don't know why they added the different Pikachus with the different hats and the different costumes, but literally this whole bottom section right here, out the window. Palmont and its line, out the window. I like Palmont and its line, but it is not my favorite. Marpeco, cute, I love you, but no, out the window. Mimikyu, maybe. Your disguise being fooled, no, out the window. So this whole bottom section's out. These three, out the window. I don't like them. Pichu, I love you. You're adorable. But you're not my favorite, so all of you are out of here. I don't need that. I don't need that toxicity inside my chat. They really decided to put all the Alchemists as a section. Yeah, because there's a lot of different Alchemies. And surprisingly enough, everyone likes different ones. I don't know why Pikachu himself is one, or the other gender of them. But honestly, if we are going for the clone, we're going for Tokidamaru, Alolan Raichu, and probably regular Raichu. So probably just regular Raichu, honestly. Favorite evolution, obviously everyone knows it's between these two, and probably will be Sylveon. I love the ribbons, I love the color scheme, I love her shiny. Favorite fossil, Aurorus. I like the originals. I actually really enjoy a lot of these fossils, but Aurorus is just my all-time favorite. Favorite regional form. Ponyta. I think her shiny is beautiful. Her typing is great. And she's especially offensive. It's either between her or Alola Ninetales. Favorite Gigantamax? Oh, you weren't being toxic? Oh, I'm sorry about that. I was making a joke because everything... God, I wish they'd get rid of the stupid heart thing that's off to the side. Everything in my entire life is Wooper. Also, a genuine statement. Guess who my favorite Pokemon is? I'm gonna guess it's Ludicolo. That's your favorite starter. Or that's your favorite Pokemon. It's Ludicolo. With favorite Gigantamax, I would probably say... No, but I do like Lotad. Lotad is dope. I think he's also underrated. There's a lot of Pokemon that are underrated in Pokemon. Because I always name it Perry the Platypus. That is a fantastic name. for a Lotad. Favorite Pokemon, Silvally? Silvally's really good. The only thing I don't like about Silvally and Genesect is how you have to have an item on them in order to change their typings. That's the only thing I don't like about them. If we're going favorite Gigantamax, it's between Venusaur, Rillaboom, and Corviknight. Honestly, I think they're all dope as fuck. Or Butterfree. Honestly, or Blastoise, because Blastoise has a fucking, like, what's it called? Like a warship on their back, on their shell. I'm shiny hunting Paldean Wooper. I need a shiny hunt Paldean Wooper eventually. I like how its shiny is, just, the regular color scheme for a regular Wooper. Honestly, Rillaboom. I don't know why I love Rillaboom as a starter. And honestly, out of those three, Rillaboom. Yeah. Bet you can't guess my favorite Pokemon? I thought it was Volcarona. Favorite baby Pokemon? Probably Togepi. Burby, I'm gonna go watch a tutorial on how to actually not mess up a sandwich. You're all good, Wooper. Go do your thing. Thank you for stopping by, though. So it's either Riolu or Togepi. And I'm probably gonna go with Togepi. You told me that it was Volcarona. I knew it's a fire type. Favorite box art legendary? Honestly, actually. So I realized what I did wrong. What did you do wrong? I'm assuming you put the wrong ingredient on the sandwich. I never said that. Yeah, when I asked you what your favorite Pokemon was, you said Volcarona, and that's when I started shiny hunting Iron Moth. The recipe I used needed the Herba Mystica to be too salty, but I did too bitter. Oh man. What things did you get for it? What level 3s? Favorite mythical? Mew. 100%. Ultra Beast? Guzzlord. Favorite paradox? Not a lot of people ask this. Egg power instead of encounter power? Ah! Did you at least save before you did the sandwich? Was it, you know that if you save before you do the sandwich, you can, just go back to that save. I got it back? Oh, okay, good. So you know the trick. Putting this salty herba for Ghastly, so I'm gonna use a more complex recipe. That's fair. The only reason I'm choosing this paradox form is because it looks like an angsty teen. Plus, I love it's shiny. Favorite type? We're just gonna go past that. Favorite Pokeball? Among Us. As a Gen 1 Pokemon? Arcanine? Or Growlithe? Probably the Love Ball, honestly. Also, I don't care. I don't have a favorite Spendo. I need more ham. When uh when I got done with the game completely and then got the shiny charm, I uh I went to the shop and bought like 100 ingredients of each of the different items. I got a shiny Growlithe. I'm gonna wait to evolve it though. I've been actually doing a thing to where if I get a shiny that's like, for example, a shiny Teddy Ursa, I'm gonna try to once again get another shiny Teddy Ursa to evolve it into an Ursaring, so I have both shiny Teddy Ursa and Ursaring. I'm getting close, but no, at least I think it's Gen 1. Babe, the only fire types in Gen 1 we have is Charizard, Arcanine, Ponyta, Flareon, Magmar, and Moltres. I don't think it's Charizard. I don't think it's Moltres, and I don't think it's Flareon. So the only other guess is Ponyta, Rapidash, or Ninetales. Favorite Vivillon? Just because it looks like snow. Nope, nope, and nope. Are you telling me your favorite's Magmar? Is that what you're saying? Whooper, Articuno is not a fire type. Not Magmar? Flareon? Flareon's your favorite Pokemon? Okay, I guess. I mean, there's nothing against that for sure. I just when I think of favorite Pokemon, I personally don't do an evolution just because there's so many different types of evolutions. It's so fluffy. Have you not seen a Dubwool? It's literally a cotton goat. Favorite Alcremie? Probably its Dynamax form. Favorite new Evo? Honestly, I definitely stocked up on ham for about 20 years. That is fair. Probably do Sylveon. I bought 998. I already had one. Yeah. Okay, yes, but Eevee is my favorite normal type, and Flareon's just so fluffy and soft looking. My favorite evolution is Jolteon. As I said up here when it asked me the same question, it's literally a toss-up between the two. Like, I love both Glaceon and Sylveon, but Glaceon, although it's an Ice type, I don't feel like... Let me rephrase. With Sylveon, she just looks like she's more happy. She has ribbons going through her hair. Has my favorite color scheme going on. Her shiny is really good. She is a very good special attacker, and she's pretty speedy. And like, there's so many ups to Sylveon. While Glaceon, like, yeah, you can build Glaceon a good special attacker. Sylveon's literally your Pokemon, exactly. Okay, now I'm not gonna mess up the sandwich. Don't mess it up now. Don't do it. Don't waste more of your ham. But yeah, Sylveon Evolution's my favorite. And yeah. So, yeah, chat, this looks like this is my list. The only time I use a sandwich in Scarlet is to catch a slack off. For a shiny? Definitely the most difficult sandwich to make that I've ever made. I can't remember which typing it was for, but when I was doing sandwiches, I think it was the pounds of rice, or something like that. I had to get 6 of them, and I had to put 6 of the pounds of rice onto one sandwich without it tipping over. And yeah, that thing was hard to to get. If Sylveon was real, I feel like she'd be a very popular service pet. I think a lot of people will get Sylveon for more contest purposes than a service pet. No, just normal Slackoth? Why would you use a sandwich for a normal Slackoth? You need 2 ham, 1 of each bell pepper, and I don't even know what the hell that is, so I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. And none of those items are small in any way. I mean, you can put the 2 hams on the bottom since they're both flat. The bell peppers, put 1 on each side, because I think there's only 2. And then the thing that I'm not going to pronounce, just put it in the middle. There's 3 types. Then put each of the bell peppers off to one side of the sandwich, and then that other thing put it on the other side. Slackoth is a pain to find in the wild due to specific areas you can find it in. One of the things that I did to finish my Pokedex very easily is when I caught a Slackoth, I literally just uh put it with a Ditto. You got a Slaking. I got a Slaking, put it with a Ditto, and then hatched the egg into a Slackoth, and then got Vigoroth with it. Okay, but hear me out. Her ribbons have calming abilities. She's adorable, and she's fairly tall. Ha! I see what you did there, fairy. Ha! She's a perfect therapy pet. Yeah, but like I said, people aren't going to use her for therapy or for a service pet. People are going to use her for contests. If you're going for an evolution for a service pet, you're probably looking more towards the lines of like Leafeon or Flareon or Jolteon even. I would use her as a therapy pet. I would too. I would love to have a Sylveon. Plus, it spawns in a tree, so you have to wait for it to show and then run into the tree to get it down. I mean, yeah. Or you could just do the thing that I just said. I did it, you didn't mess up about time. Good, let's go. Good luck on getting that shiny, man. Flareon would be perfect for winter cuddles. Yeah. Or Ninetales. I would love to have a Ninetales. Is Wooper not here? Are you going to the little like swampy area where the flamingo Pokemon is? It's out to one of the side of the maps. That's where they mostly spawn. Yeah, but with Ninetales, you have to earn their respect, and Flareon is just cute and cuddly. Not necessarily. No, I mean, is Wooper not on your favorite list? I mean, I have Quagsire. I mean, kind of. I have nothing against Wooper. Quagsire is trash. Wooper is perfect just the way it is. The Quagsire part is my opinion, but the Wooper part is a fact. The only reason why I have Quagsire up there in the first place is because uh his shiny is okay. I like the pink, but I don't like the color of the pink. I wish it was a different shade. He is very bulky if you need a water tank on your team, and he's good when when he has like uh what's the move? It was like Mud Shot or Mud Splash or something that helps lower accuracy and stuff. I understand. Yeah. I mean, original Quagsire is okay, but Paldean, Cloudsire, I love Cloudsire. You can never go wrong with a Cloudsire on your team. But I'll never have a Quagsire on my team. That's fair. I mean, to each their own. And babe, I saw what you said. I'm not gonna read that out loud, but I don't agree. I just realized I leave for vacation tomorrow. I got to pack soon. Where are you going on vacation, if I may ask? Cloudsire is so much better. I agree. Cloudsire, I think, I want to say he's... Is he ground poison? He is ground poison. I think Cloudsire is amazing. Amazing typings. I love him. His shining is really dope too. No, we had a deal. You can't say that. I'm not gonna say it in stream. But yeah, I'm really happy they added Cloudsire in Gen 9. There's definitely a lot of Pokemon from Gen 1, 2, and 3 that need some work. And I think with what they did with Quagsire, making them into a Cloudsire, really helped boost him up a little bit. Resort close to the beach? Nice! Yeah, if you need to go pack, go pack. Later tonight, after dinner maybe. What if you guys feel about a Twitch stream? Maybe starting that back up, just play a little bit of Minecraft. Hang out, chill with you guys. I'm gonna try and get 2 shiny Paldean Woopers so I can evolve one and keep the other. See, that's exactly what I would do. I think on my Violet, on my Violet game, I think I have like 6 shiny Psyducks. And like, I don't need 6 of them, but the only reason I kept it is 1, they're shiny. and two, just in case someone wants a shiny Psyduck. But yeah, chat, how would you guys feel about a Minecraft stream? What if we start streaming some Minecraft on Twitch? Sure, I am up for any stream, Twitch or YouTube. You need to go pack. Go do your thing. But I appreciate you. I do. Do it? I don't have any well, actually I do. I have Mountain Dew over there. I'm switching to Ghastly. That's fair. Ghastly, Shiny, and Scarlet and Violet's really hard to find. Like, when I was shiny hunting for it, the only reason I was able to see it is because it spawned in right next to a regular Ghastly, and I could see the difference because they were right next to each other. Why do you stop? Continue watching. Stop it. Don't do that. Ghastly isn't timed hunt. Wooper isn't. Or is it an outbreak? But yeah, I'm thinking about doing a Minecraft stream. Maybe start Twitch back up, see how that goes. And we'll do Pokemon over here, and we'll do Minecraft stuff over there. Cause I have an idea I want to do. I've had this idea I've been wanting to do for a while, but I can't implement it on YouTube since this is just Pokemon stuff. So I might try to start implementing it over there on Twitch, and maybe see if that goes a lot well. No, nighttime? Oh. Only reason I got my shiny Ghastly was because of the outbreak. Guys, if you don't know who makes this music, his name is Glitch City. He makes a lot of dope remixes of different covers. This one is his Pokemon Heroes remix. And it's so nice. That's why I'm using the Salty here. It's a faster one to make. That is fair. Yeah. But yeah, this was basically just all a stream, was just watching me do this. If anyone has any questions on why I picked it, go for it. I don't mind explaining. Try to get last stream a little bit longer before ending it. Overall, I want to say my list is pretty diverse. If I were to do it like, if I was to be a stereotypical ice trainer, a lot of these would be different. You would see so many duplicates. Yeah, if you guys want to do this yourself, you're more than happy to. I have the link down below posted, if you guys want to do your own. I'm actually going to download this. So if you're hiding a body, you're going to dig a 10 feet hole and put the body there. Fill the hole under until it's 6 feet deep. You then place a dead animal at the 6 feet mark, fill the rest, and boom, hidden. Yeah, but how are you going to get said body to the hole? Because nowadays there's technology everywhere. People are going out doing their own thing, so on and so forth. Like, you won't necessarily get away with it for too long. Guys, if you aren't in here already, if you guys do that link, come join my Discord. I kind of want to see what all of y'all's favorite Pokemons and their typings are. I'm going to be posting mine into the pictures, and you guys can see this all for yourself. Boop. Did you know that many cultures consume blood and flesh for blood, and this includes humans? Yep. Did you know, I want to say it is Indonesia? I could be wrong though, but there is a country where when when you get married or before you get married, you have to chop off your ring finger, I want to say, uh, to show that you are loyal to said person and that you aren't going to marry anyone else. But honestly, guys, that's probably it for stream. Like I said, if you guys aren't in the Discord, do !Discord, come join us, and go do that link. I really want to see what y'all guys, what y'all's favorite Pokemon is from each of the different generations like this. And if you haven't, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button as well. And if you guys want me, I probably will go stream over on Twitch tonight. I'll just have to get that stuff set up again. But yeah. With that being said, guys, I love you all. Thank you guys all for stopping by. You guys all have a good rest of your night. All right. Peace, guys.